Well, Chinmay Tumbe is the Assistant Professor of IIM in Ahmedabad. He's the author of India Moving, A History of Migration, and he's with us now. Thanks very much for joining us. Why is it, and I'm sure this strikes you, that we just don't seem to remember our daily wage laborers or our migrants till the time we see these gut-wrenching images on the screen? Somehow they're sort of out of sight and out of mind, but now all of a sudden we seem to remember them.
Absolutely. This is, India's most invisible workforce, as people have been calling it for decades now. And what's surprising is, these migrations have been going on for not just 1 or 2 years. They've been going on, as I've argued, for more than a century. And as someone who also works with history, what's very striking is even in past pandemics, whether it's the plague or the influenza, you had very similar episodes of people rushing back home because, as I've been pointing out, for the migrant, the economic security aspect comes in the city, but the social security aspect comes in the village. And we've not really been able to give even a modicum of social security in the city. So the minute the job dries up, the minute the income or wages fall, the first instant sort of reaction is to go back. And this is, of course, unique, unprecedented event in terms of its scale. But you have localized recessions, industrial recessions, where people still go back. And so I think what we have fundamentally failed is to provide a system where people can stay in cities for, at least a few weeks, at least a few months, even if, for example, there's a shock like this. Sure. And I think what we've seen is, is a classic response.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Tumbe, very much for sharing your thoughts.